Racing on the Wind by Edward and Ruth Rodlower. When the wind blows, many things go. The things and the people in them may go up, down, around, or wherever way the wind goes. They may go over water, on the water, over land, or on land. History is filled with stories of people who used wind and air for fun and travel. One story that goes back about 3,000 years into history tells of two Greek men who escaped from prison by using wings made out of feathers and wax. The story says the wax wings melted when one man flew too near the sun. His feathers fell off and he crashed into the sea. If those Greeks had used hang glide or self-soaring wings for their prison escape, there wouldn't have been any wax for the sun to melt. Of course, no one believes they got near the sun anyway. For self-soaring or hang gliding, there should be wind, plenty of it. A wind of 20 miles per hour or more is good for flying. Before flying, a rider sets up his kite at the top of a hill. The kite must be unfolded and set up facing into the wind. If the front or point isn't facing into the wind, the kite may go flying without the rider. Hang glide kites are made of tightly woven cloth, lightweight metal rods, and strong wires. The cloth is so tightly woven that it's almost airtight. The rods and wires should be made of very strong material. If something should break during flight, well, remember the Greeks. People have always wanted to fly, and people have always wanted to add beauty to their lives. Beauty can come from colors, shapes, and forms. Self-soaring people add beauty to their kites with colors and decorations. Quite often, a person may have a kite custom made by a professional kite builder. The kite builder can let the buyer pick the cloth for the color and decoration. When it comes to the shape, the professional builder doesn't let the buyer have much say. The kite has to be built to fly. That's why the shape is important. People who build their own kites can decorate them any way they like, but if the shape isn't right, they wouldn't do much flying. After being strapped in, a hang glide kite flyer is ready to go. The flight starts with a downhill run into the wind. The wind catches the kite and gives the rider the lift needed to fly. For the first part of the ride, the rider tries for speed and altitude. Without these, a flight may be over before it even starts. As soon as the kite gains speed and altitude, a flyer can start to control the direction of flight. For a right turn, the rider leads into the right and moves the steering bar to the left. This tips the kite to the right and makes it turn. For a left turn, the rider leans left.